Have you ever spent more time planning a project than actually working on it? Not because you didn't care, but because you cared too much and you wanted it to be right. I once thought planning would protect me, but the truth is I was using it to hide. Because planning feels safe, execution feels risky. So we overdo the first to avoid the second, even when we know we're stuck. That's what happens when the plan becomes a shield. We think we're being smart, but we're actually staying small. We hold the plan in front of us so we won't have to face what's behind it. Planning is how we prove we care. It's how we stay in control. It's how we stay ahead. But sometimes the plan becomes the thing we serve, not the thing that serves us. You're not stuck because you lack discipline. You're stuck because your plan is doing its job, keeping you safe. But safety isn't the same as progress, and strategy isn't the same as movement. We think we need more clarity, when what we really need is courage. Once, I spent weeks creating detailed project documents, comprehensive, crisp, actionable. But the director was questioning whether we should scrap the whole project and needed pros and cons for that decision, not a perfect plan for a project suddenly on life support. I hadn't seen it coming. Instead, I'd been buried in work that led to nowhere. And I remember just staring at those documents, this crisp, actionable plan I was so proud of, realizing no one needed it, no one asked for it, and all my hard work and effort couldn't change that. That moment hurt more than I expected, because I didn't only feel unprepared. I felt like I'd done everything right, but missed the point entirely. And that hurt. So look at your planning focus, not with judgment, but with curiosity. What if I answered a question no one was asking anymore? What if I got really good at solving the wrong problem? According to Asana, 58% of the average workday is spent on work about work. Planning, thinking, following up. Only 9% is strategic, not 90, 9. That's not real progress. That's motion sickness. Sofie is a project manager in a startup. She's sharp, reliable, highly structured, the kind of person people trust with timelines. She was coordinating a rollout involving multiple teams, design, development, sales, all with different needs and deadlines. So she did what she's good at. She built the plan, weekly checkpoints, clear dependencies, predefined launch phases, and structured sign-offs. But things started slipping. The design team shifted direction halfway through. Sales asked for more flexibility. Leadership revised the scope twice. And Sofie, she kept updating the plan, rebuilding timelines, adding buffers, documenting every change, because she believed the plan was the only thing holding it all together. And letting it go, that felt like letting chaos win. She didn't want to look unprepared or like she'd lost control. So she doubled down on structure and called it leadership. But somewhere along the way, the plan stopped being about progress and started being about survival. She was managing beautifully a process that no longer matched the project. Ever done that? Ever worked harder, not because you believed in the outcome, but because you didn't want to confront the doubts? A plan can feel like progress, when all it really does is keep us from pausing. Sometimes we follow the plan, not because it's right, but because we're afraid to stop. If that question hits something for you, I'd love to hear from you. What is your current plan helping you avoid? Are you following the plan or just afraid to leave it? Is there something in you that knows, this isn't working, but at least I know what to do next? Sometimes we stick to a plan just because we don't want to feel like we have failed. You don't need a better plan. You need a plan that lets you change. You can tick every box and end the day no closer to what matters. The real goal, it's not staying busy. It's moving forward with intention. If this sparks something for you, I've made a free one-page reframe PDF you can download below. Just a few quick questions designed to help you move forward, not just plan better. You're not here to design the perfect plan. You're here to take action on the things that matter, even if it means letting go of the plan you once thought would save you. When you do, that's how you truly build your momentum. Today, we've explored what happens when your plan becomes a shield, but next time, we'll explore something even harder to question. What if your plan still works, but the goal no longer fits? There's a reason the next video is called "The Goal is the Problem, Not You." Click to discover why.